Greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Let's see what Spirit has in store. What is the overall message that Spirit wants me to transmute for y'all? Though this is a general timeless read, so take what resonates, throw away what does not. Do not make it fit if this is not your story. All right, so I'm getting really good energy, whatever it is that we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to start off with some dice and see what the astrology has to say in this reading. What type of energy am I getting? So we got Leo energy, we got Taurus energy, and then we have the third house. I feel like some type of stability coming in for you. You're going to get like some communication, or you're going to have this drastic change. Like 1 minute you was doing this, now all of a sudden you're doing that, and it's going to bring forth some type of stability and or more money, more blessings. I'm really getting stability and happiness with the sun energy. Some type of clarity you're going to receive also with that sun energy. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Let's see what we got here. What type of energy are we picking up on today? Whose energy are we picking up on today, Spirit? That's what I get the most with that. But yeah, some type of sudden change, which is actually perfect for the Virgo new moon we just had. Is especially these, we're about to have a lunar eclipse on the 7th, and then a solar eclipse at the end of the month in Virgo. So a lot of quick decisions, changes that are coming forth that you're just going to be like, you know what? I don't want to fucking do this shit no more. I'm going to go and do what I want to do, what I've been wanting to do, what I've been needing to do. So it's like you've learned a lesson. There's nothing more that you can learn in the environment that you're in, viewer. Oh, that's a lot. Let me see what we got. My spirit was telling me to get these cards to show the energy that we're picking up. Yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, so you've learned there, wherever you're at, is like a null and void. There's nothing more that you can learn. It's time for you to go to the next part of your life. We got the 5th dimension, 3 twos for confirmation. However, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you think from a completely different dimension. People don't understand you. They don't get you. They don't understand how you're doing it, how you're manifesting, how you're getting what you want, how you're so mysterious, so private, yet so like everybody wants to be around you. You feel me? You're going through a lot of rebirths. You're not the same person who you was a few weeks ago, yesterday. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you're at your butterfly stage where you're ready to be like, you know what? I'm ready to go and explore the world. I'm ready to go and see what life has to offer. We also have the alchemist. So of course, that's why I said the way you've been manifesting, or people might think you're doing witchcraft or spells or whatever. They might think you're doing some otherworldly type shit, and you might be putting out, some happiness spells, some money spells. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I get it. However, I feel like the majority of you are just being your authentic self, and you've just had, like I said, all of these rebirths, and now it's time for you to go into your next adventure, more than likely in a different place, and you have to choose when you're going to do it instead of waiting for the right moment. I see that there's some type of entanglement or bond connection that you have that you've just gained a lot of clarity about. Somebody close to you. And I feel like you being close to them is their karma's rubbing off on you, or just being, again, the environment. There's nothing else for you to learn. So it's time for you to move on to something else in order for you to get to a state of independence. We got the floating island here. So I feel like that's you, viewer. Just get into that, just being independent, being on your own, being in your own energy. Like I said, being stable. You see how this island is like, it's literally, okay, let me see before I keep going. It's like, okay, so again, it's a floating island, this big, huge house on it. And there's a boat under it with strings under it to make sure it stays stable. It stays in place. So before I was about to say all of that, I didn't see the boat at first. That's what I was going to say. Just the fact that it's able to stay in place, 3/4 for confirmation, is giving me that. And then there's the birds and stuff flying around it. It's like a sense of freedom, a sense of happiness, a sense of stability. And you might have to do it by yourself. I feel like you're having to leave a lot of people behind in this new venture because you asked to be around people who love and support you, who love themselves, support themselves, who are financially stable, so you can be around a new energy to pick up the energy rather than the lack mindset. Because once you get out of that, once you see it for what it is and actually get out of it, which is not a easy task to do for everyone. It can be very challenging at times. Like a lot of the readings that I do, the masculine and feminine readings, even though I'm a divine feminine, that divine masculine energy still resonated with me at one point. I might have passed it, but it's still there. The feelings, the thoughts, what I went through, having to learn how to balance both the masculine and feminine energies. I'm still learning. I'm still a student. I'm always going to be a student, and I'm fine with that. However, it can be challenging at times, and this journey's not easy. So I say all that to say that once you get to a certain point of like, okay, I've done all this and the people around me refuse to do it, they're on their own journey, no judgment. They're just doing their own thing. But regardless of, at the end of the day, they're not doing it. They're not trying to, or they're all doing it at their own pace. And you've just outgrown it. You've outgrown the environment. You've outgrown these people, these cycles, what you've been going through, the energy you've been around. And it's time for you to go and do something else. So like I said, you will be letting go of a lot of people. You've recently gotten a lot of clarity on these people and just accepting them for who they are. But you're at a sense of peace, of just like, this is who you are. This is who you are. I'm at peace with it. I'm okay. I just want to be around people who are like me, who are on the same wavelength as me, the same mindset. So tell me more about this venture or what's coming up for this energy spirit, because that was amazing. Let me see. Okay, I think I have them in reverse. Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, and let me do it like that. And I think, some of them are in reverse and some of them aren't. So I'll just feel what I feel like it's supposed to be. Okay, so like I said, first one, we got scissors, end of a relationship, loss of job, someone being around you being defensive or provoking you, feeling you might feel attacked. There may have been some recent material loss or unexpected bills, unnecessary spending, or just regret. Maybe, again, you just getting out of a cycle. So maybe you wish you would have did some things differently. Again, and on top of that, you're feeling attacked by the people around you. So, but you're getting over this, out of this cycle of feeling less than, not worthy, or just some type of lack, feeling like you need to depend on certain people or things. And really the universe is like, okay, it's time to cut off these people who feel the same way, because you want to get out of that energy, because you're ready for it, whether you think so or not. So the universe is pushing you out there to do something completely different. But at the same time, whatever you just went through that you might have wished you would have changed or did differently, it happened for a reason. And on top of that, you needed to get rid of that karma. So this new beginning, it's like starting from scratch. You feel me? So you might have gotten rid of karma in other cycles. Well, you get to other levels, there's other things you got to face. It is what it is. But the good thing about it is you always get out of it, regardless of how stressful it was. And then it becomes easier every time you do it. So I feel like whatever you recently been through, you've come out as the phoenix. You're really in your divine feminine energy, because you're letting go of things. Again, you're becoming at peace. And again, we have the rebirth card. So like I said, going through a lot of rebirths, a lot of rapid rebirths. And for the ones who have divine masculines who are mirroring your energy, so are they. They might not always take the opportunity to do X, Y, and Z, but some of them are taking the opportunity to do something rather than nothing, while others are not. And you would know what your divine masculine is doing. It's a feeling that you get, you feel me? But regardless of the fact, you both are literally operated in divine feminine and masculine energies on your separate paths, and you're learning how to master both of them. So those divine masculine readings could very much so resonate with you, or at a point in your life, or could come up again in another form. And I feel like that you are getting out of another life lesson. maybe some karma or some karmic debt or just whatever the case is. You just having to learn and see everything for what it is and be okay with, okay, I'm done with that matrix. Time to go to a different one and master this one. Or I'm more of in control of this one. 10, 10 and 1, 1, 1 could be significant. And you understand how to navigate more clearly and efficiently through this one. You feel me? Because a lot of that stuff that used to work on you in the old matrix, it don't work on you no more. So it's time for you to go and learn something new, do something different. We have Uranus and Jupiter energy. So time for expansion, time for Uranus is Aquarius. So like I said, completely new energy. So those of you who have Aquarius placements, Sagittarius placements, or you're just in that energy, it is time for you to have a new way of looking at things, for you to be more authentic, more original of who you are meant to be, you know. And these old versions that you're shedding, the way people used to know you, they not gonna like how you changing, how you coming at them, because you standing up for yourself. You're speaking your mind. 3 1s and 4 1s for confirmation. You're being more of your divine, true, authentic self, and they're not gonna like it because the old you was a pushover. The old you was passive aggressive. The old you didn't like drama. You like to keep quiet. You like to hold on to things or to overthink. Not necessarily you want to hold on to it, but that's what you end up doing it because you overthink. But now you're at a more peaceful stage and you're at more letting go of, you know, not to say you don't get angry or express whatever emotion you're human, you're going to express what you need to, but you're not letting the energy overtake you and really break your spirit. You know, you're not allowing anybody to break your spirit. You've never been that type of person. However, it's just more of this coming out, and people are going to be a little irritated. They're not going to like it because you're raising your vibration and you're realizing how important it is to remain on a happy, high vibration. I cannot express that enough. It is so important to remain on a high vibration because it's going to clarify what type of day you have. If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you just let that energy overtake your day, you're going to run into all of this bullshit, unnecessary traffic, rude people just doing the most around you, when as opposed to when you're positive, the little stuff doesn't bother you, and then it just becomes less and less until there's nothing at all and everybody's just pleasant. 3 3s for confirmation and 1 2 3 4 as well. So I feel like you're just at this point where you're learning again how to create the matrix that you want to live in. Since you here learning to master it, you might as well learn how to create how you want to live in it. And you've passed all these, you know, life lessons, these tests. You've seen everybody for who they are. You're willing to let them go so they don't fuck up your karma and your dharma, you know. You don't want to be around people who have their own karmic cycles, and it's nothing personal. It's just they got to figure it out, and you could be a beacon of light. They could be siphoning off your energy, off of what you're doing, or they're mad, they're hating, they're jealous, envious, whatever emotion they got going on for what they're going through. They could be projecting it on you, and it's just time for you to get away from that energy so you really can manifest and create. You think you're doing something now, wait till you get in your own energy, viewer. You know, that's what I get with this energy. And I love this for us. This is going to be amazing because you're at a point, again, you're ready to be an inventor, to be free, to be autonomous, to expand your consciousness. And if you have to do it on your own and start over from scratch, and again, to attract the people you want to be around, then so be it. 3 4s for confirmation. You just gonna do it. Because that's where you at. Again, you've outgrown a lot of these relationships that you've had, a lot of these childhood friends or family members or jobs just doing the same thing on repeat. You no longer can function in that type of mindset and reality. So wherever you're going, wherever you're being called to, viewer, this is where you will expand. This is where you will really be able to set in your morals and values, because you'll be able to set that new standard, and people will be less willing to try you, because again, them people from the past think it is okay to try you now. Now they seeing this new version of you. They mad. They don't like you matching the energy. Tough tit. What am I supposed to do? Just say nothing and let you bully me and be mean and just try to run all over me and boss me? No, it's not what we're doing. You know, so again, just to get yourself out of that environment. You may be going through that at this moment. And I believe Uranus is in retrograde in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. So if I'm pretty sure it's in retrograde in Gemini. But if either whether it's just in Gemini or retrograde or not, the case is Uranus is in Gemini and is going to make you start really standing up for yourself and speaking your morals and values to people. And you really giving any fucks to find. There are none. To where you care if people don't like it or not. You're not being mean to people. You're not being rude. You just like, this is how it is. This is how you would address me. This is how we gonna treat each other. And if we can't do equal give and take, then it's just not gonna work. And yes, now that you're setting this new energy again, you're not around that old toxic energy that's willing to try those morals and values and boundaries. You can really delve into yourself and what you're supposed to be around, because you're not being influenced by these vibrations that are not matching yours. Let's put it like that, because we're not trying to be negative or petty. But they ain't matching yours. Let's just say that. And you can be more optimistic. Didn't I tell you that you might be moving or you might be doing something? Because we got long distance travel here. You might just start your traveling, just you being able to go on a sabbatical and just travel the world and just learn about yourself and be in your own energy, regardless of what it is, whether you move in a city, a country, or you really just starting to travel more and learn about yourself. You're going to expand. You're going to have such good karma and, well, dharma, shall I say, because that's the good part of karma. You're going to have so much dharma and luck, if you want to look at it like that. But it's because you've expanded your consciousness. You're thinking abstractly. So you're thinking on a completely different level, and you're around more like-minded people. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have nobody that's really challenging your sanity, and we'll just leave it at that. And then you have to start clocking like, wait a minute. Something ain't what you doing, how you thinking. No offense, it's just not matching with how I'm thinking. And I'll say I'm doing pretty well in life. Better than what I was doing last year, not even comparing to you. Just me versus me. And I feel like you're tired of that shit. At the end of the day, Capricorn placements could be significant. I've seen Capricorn. See, like I said, babe, end of a cycle. It's time. Divine intervention is here. I love it. And again, you're not showing all your cards. You might have told one person, you might have told no one what your plans are, because it ain't nobody's fucking business. It's not. They're not going to be happy for you anyway. Or the one person you told will actually be happy for you. Or it's, again, a need to know basis. You feel me? But I feel like you are discovering your potential. You are in your power, baby. That's what this is. You know your potential. You're discovering more of it. And you're just like, you know what? Regardless of where I'm going, I'm going to be just fine. Divine has my back. The universe has my back. I'm going to meet people who have my back, because this is what I'm manifesting. This is who I am. And yes, I love it. So we got travels. We got 2 tickets on here. So you may have a travel buddy. You may meet somebody who you start traveling with. Just 1818 could be significant, and 99 could be significant. Take it as it resonates. But yes, I feel like you're overcoming any problems. And again, you're connecting with others. So you will be meeting people. Like I said, I didn't even see that on this card. But you're going to be meeting more like-minded people, because you just don't resonate with the people you used to associate yourself with. That's the best way I can put it without saying anything to hurt anybody's feelings. So I feel like you're really satisfied with your life and where you're going next to as well. Like, you can feel it. It's just like this, like you can feel it. Like, it's wherever you're going, it's going to be dope. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the start of something new, a completely new way of thinking and living, and standards for yourself and for others who you interact with. And look, we have safe from harm and protected. And then we got luck again. So again, you just gonna be running into all of these blessings, because again, you're not around people who have all of this karma and lack and negativity attached to them, entities, demons that's pulling in this negative energy and then sucking in and off of your blessings. And you feel me? Watch when you go away. These people at some point gonna either try to reach out to you or ask you or beg you for something. At some point. And some of them might be in their pride and may now not say nothing. But you'll feel it. You'll dream about it. You'll know whether they miss you or not. They miss that energy that they've been siphoning off of your greatness. You know, they benefit you being around. And now that you are cutting that cord, you're probably doing some cutting cord ceremonies, which is about that time. If you haven't done one in a while, especially we just had this new moon energy, it's still here. And even if, put your energy, your power, your essence behind it, it'll work if you know what you're doing. Let me rephrase. If you do not, I provide those services. You can check me out. 3 2s for confirmation. So, like I was saying, you are going to really, you have these strong desires that you have been manifesting for quite some time, and you're about to live it. You're going to give it, or you just started living it. Either way, you're passionate about this new reality. You have so many new opportunities, and I feel like just cups of love pouring into you. You're feeling empowered. You have many creative outlets, and you'll be able to discover more creative outlets of what you really love, what you really like, what you should focus on. I feel like you're going to be able to really delve into more hobbies because you'll have the time, the space, the energy, the mindset to focus on that. Wherever you're going is like a really healthy environment. So you'll be getting a better grade of food, a better grade of water, or you'll be able to be in more of a nature or be around more nature. You'll be in it or around it. 3 2s for confirmation because we got some green here, some blue. So I'm seeing like, you know, water, some greenery. Then we got the clay here. So very earthy, very like naturey is what I'm getting. That's the best way I can put it. It could be a jungle because a lot of times, or just like a area where there's a lot of natural dirt wherever you're going with the clay energy, because a lot of times that's where you find that natural clay or whatever. So yes, but I feel like you are just in this energy where you're sharing your ideas freely. You're speaking your truth. See, I swear, yeah. You be speaking your truth, and you're just like you're broadcasting it to anybody who want to try to challenge and your boundaries and your truth. You're like, you know what? No, I'm not going to allow whatever you're projecting, because I don't do that shit, or I'm not about that life. Whatever it is that you're just standing up for yourself for. 3 2s and 4 2s, you're just like, nah, let me tell you about yourself and what you're doing and how it's been affecting me. You know, you're just like, you're no longer holding back, because holding back is not getting you anywhere. And again, it's just like, you know what? The only way you'll understand me is if I match your energy. And you're not going to like that. But this is where we're at. 3 4s for confirmation. And you're just like, I don't give a damn if you don't like it. At this point, I'm ready to walk away if that lets you know how much, one, I care about you and the connection, but also not enough to be subjected to such behaviors or energies, or, you get what I'm saying, mindsets. You feel me? You just know you deserve better. Plain and simple. So I feel like you're just expressing yourself, and you're being more carefree, fearless, bold about it. You're just in your power of like, you know what? If I have to be on my own, then that's just, so be it. I will attract the right people who are supposed to be around me because it's time. So you're creating something out of nothing because you've been very, very patient. You've been listening to your spirit guides. You've been doing what you're supposed to be doing, praying, meditating, fasting, changing diets, detoxing, just volunteering, going to, you know, being for yourself, loving yourself, pouring into yourself. You doing that is allowing you to heal parts of yourself, of your inner child that you were unaware of. 3 5s for confirmation. And you've transformed into a whole nother being. You're on a new timeline, a new reality, a new portal. Whatever you did on that 888 portal, baby, is working its magic. You feel me? It's worked its magic for a lot of you. And now that you've overcome all these obstacles, you're doing something you love. I feel like you're going to be able to do that if you haven't been. Or you're already doing it, and it's just going to grow. It's going to expand. And again, do not tell anybody what the fuck you're doing. It's none of their business. Be strategic. So you might have to do some negotiating. You might have to, you know, speak up and talk. Ask for some assistance. Ask for, can I do this instead? It's either going to be a yes or a no. but manifest that it be a yes so it goes in your favor. You feel me? But yes, that is what I'm getting with this energy. Just check everything out before you take action. Just to make sure that it's your standards is equaling up to you, whatever you want. So before you sign those papers, before you pay for something, but just check it out with your own two eyes and make sure everything is in order. Communicate what it is that you want, and you'll see how interesting and how far it'll take you if you just ask. Again, it's either a yes or a no. And I feel like that you got a lot of good energies and divine intervention. I feel like divine energies are really focused on you right now. They're really seeing what you're doing. They're proud of you. And they're just like, you know what? I'm engaged. My interest is piqued. Let's intervene and assist X, Y, and Z out. Let's assist this viewer out. Because I feel like whatever it is you want and manifesting right now is going to come to you so easily. Again, just because you made that one decision to do something different. You know? And it's for yourself. You know, you're being a little selfish right now because you need to be. Nothing wrong with that. But either way, you're transitioning to a very fertile reality where you're just going to be manifesting, attracting, experiencing miracles, blessings, happiness through so many experiences in your environment, the people you meet. Of course, you know, you might be some people that's going to try you, but you already trained for that. You done been through it, been there, done that. You already can see right through them. You know who you're dealing with. So you're going to be just fine, viewer. Just fine. Any last things? And like I said, secrets revealed. Didn't I tell you? So somebody's emotions, they really showing their true colors. Excuse me. Somebody, I feel like you might be getting into an argument, or they trying to start some shit, or there's some type of drama, and it's just really unnecessary. And you seeing right through it, like, you want to do this shit because it's unnecessary. It don't even have to be like that. It could just be a simple yes or no conversation. Ends quickly. You feel me? And this person's like trying to pick with you or just really trying to go in, and it's unnecessary. So you're really seeing what it is about this person and how you need to give them some space or let them go completely, however it resonates to you, viewer. But I feel like you're being very adaptable and quick with action. So like I said earlier, you could be doing some type of travel, moving, like I said, travel already, and circle came out again. So just confirmation, cycle is ending while another one is beginning, because you are very aware. There's some type of completion and self-realization, and you are attracting the type of energy you want to be around you. You're realizing how infinite you are and how your individuality is very important, and not to follow some type of hive mindset. You just can't do it, be around it, take it anymore. So you're just like, you know what? Instead of going in the same circle on the same level, let me up it a bit. Let me really go in a spiral how I'm supposed to be going. That's how energy really transmute and it goes. That's how it travels in circles on an upward spiral. So you've done a complete 360, but you're going up, and now you're able to see where you used to be through other people, and that's how you know it's time to go, especially when friction and drama, unnecessary, just little things here and there just start happening. It's not resonating with you no more. That's how you know that matrix is done, completion. So I feel like, and again, yeah, these people you're around, they're not thinking of long-term consequences. They're covering up secrets, issues, whatever mask they wearing, you know, and you're exposing them because they take the easy way out. They like to sweep shit up under the rug, and you're just like, I can't be around that type of energy no more. Whatever it is they're doing, they just, 1111 could be significant. They're just not, like, you're getting divine signs, literally, that this is not where you need to be. You need to do something different. You need to go. It's time for something new. And I feel like the universe is going to go in your favor. Whatever it is that you're doing is going to go in your favor because you're willing to do something different and take a risk. And this may be very time frame. It's like the opportunity is now. Take it. is what I'm getting. I feel like that, yeah, these people also, they're in illusions, and you refuse to be in Delulu land or just be an illusional. You just think completely different. You think different, you do things different, and it is what it is. It's nothing wrong with that until you engage so much into it. Now you're starting to pick up their energy, or you've learned the lessons. There's nothing else for you to learn, and it's time for you to elevate and upgrade. Again, nothing personal. The matrix is complete. So listen to your intuition, your guts. Be proactive in your problem solving. So look up that ticket, look up that place, look up blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is you need to do. Don't expect for everything just to come to you. You already getting the signs, the universal signs. Whatever you see, whenever there's a new cycle or it's time for you to go, or you getting your universal confirmation, 3 threes could be significant. That is when you know it's time to go. That's the universe talking to you. I feel like, again, new beginnings, taking a chance, growth, abundance, big gains. This is interesting. And I feel like you're going to be committed. You're going to meet a team player too. Somebody who's really going to be there for you or going to assist you wherever you're going. Many riches coming your way. Guidance, important decision for the better. So just confirmation, people. Fortune, appreciation. Opportunity to evolve, love, and appreciation. So, yes. Oh, and then again, you're going to be able to beautify your life. So again, you will be able to, when you get this new place or this new whatever it is, you're going to be able to create how you want to, or to decorate it how you want to. 3 threes for confirmation. So you're really beautifying not only your home, your essence, but also your own energy. Because you're pouring so much into yourself, it's like the universe is like, okay, well, now that you're in this thinking, this process, it's time for you to upgrade and move to somewhere where you can actually express yourself on that level. And it just fits with you. So whatever it is that you need, the universe gonna provide for it, because you're just taking the actual leap towards it. And you're gonna see just how much you get blissed and how it's just gonna fall into place, and it's perfect. You're not gonna have to spend as much as you thought. You're not gonna have to do this, that, and the third, jump through all these hoops. It just naturally comes to you. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that things are coming together and you are protected. I've been seeing a lot of cards about protection, divine protection, intervention, and this is meant to simplify your life, to enhance your life, yet simplify it, and to just feel a sense of unity and togetherness. So 3 threes for confirmation. You are, and 3 threes, the 3 cups, 3 of pentacles. Yeah. So you're going to be meeting new people who really think like you, who really do express themselves in their own way, but on a similar level to where you're like, I really like you. I really fuck with you. You cool people. You feel me? So feel hopeful and positive. You're taking actionable steps, taking these opportunities. You're grateful for them. Your to-do list. You're really, again, scripting, doing a lot of scripting is what I'm getting. 3 threes. Again, you're focused, you're determined, and your dreams are coming true. You may even have a vision board that you did. Or again, whatever you've been manifesting. 3 threes. Again, I just keep seeing them 3 threes. I really feel like you're going to be very supportive, whoever you're meeting, whoever you're going to be in contact with. They're going to be very, and then again with the 3 threes, very helpful. So expanding your social circle. And you might have had a dream about this as well. And maybe what you thought in the dream, what it was, now you're seeing, oh no, this is what it was. This big step that you're taking. Whatever light you saw, whatever happiness that you saw, that you was like, I gotta get there. That's what this is. So take that that opportunity. Use your voice. Ask for what you want. Manifest it, script it, say it out loud. Put your emotions into it when you say it out loud. You feel me? To bring it closer to you. Really visualize how you're going to feel when you're there, and watch how the universe just moves for you, just so effortlessly. So, I'm going to do some trinkets, and then we're going to end the reading. Okay. Let's see. We have M. These could be places where you're going, where it starts, or it's a lot of the letters in there, or names, letters, you get what I'm saying. M, N, D, F, S, J, K, L. We have the blood dragon resin. So yeah, completely new start, new beginning, just cleansing any and all negative energies and starting completely fresh, like a rebirth. You feel me? Oh, and we got D here again. We have the butterfly, the key with the heart. We got 2 butterflies, 2 keys with hearts. Interesting. The lily. I forget what this is called. It's like a French word for it, but it's the saint's emblem. But basically, it's a picture of a lily, which can be very spiritual, like spiritual love or sensual energy. With a tree, the tree of life, an angel, a wheelbarrow, handmade, and love. Okay, viewers, so I see this wherever you are heading, baby. A new beginning with somebody who has went through something recently similar to you as well, with the 2 butterflies. And one's bigger than the other one, smaller, cuter, dainty. So it's giving me divine feminine or masculine, whoever this is watching, you're going to meet your person. Because we got 2 keys with hearts on them. So y'all both have unlocked your inner child. You've done a lot of inner healing and you love yourself. So you have that love to be able to give back to this person. We each actually have the love symbol here. And then with this wheelbarrow, so you're being guided to one another, steered in this, wherever you're being steered to go. I feel like this person is there, and this person is going to feel handmade to you, literally, like whatever it is that you manifested. And with the angel here is giving very, you know, angelic vibes, that your angels are guiding you to this person, both of your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. And with the tree here, you're going to feel like family automatically. Like as soon as you meet each other, you're going to be like, damn, I know you from a past life, because we just click, we just get along, we just really, you know, it's like there's going to be this immense amount of care out of nowhere for each other. And a lot of love is what I'm getting. You're both are going to treat each other like family. And this person is here to, you both are there to help steer in the right direction to this abundant reality that you are about to or just started to experience, viewer. So I love this energy, and it's a very spiritual, divine love. So whoever this is, congratulations, viewer. You have made it. If this resonates with you, give me some, let's see, some red emojis. Yes, or white emojis. Yeah, give me some white emojis if this resonates with you, and I will see you in the next reading. Go ahead and take this opportunity, viewer. You won't regret it. Peace, love, and light.